All right, thanks for joining us for a special drop of cannabis legalization news. Today I'm joined with Jarv Dee, musical artist and foodie. Let me just get this right. Boom. What up, Jarv?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
Man, I am such a big fan of you, and it's not just your tracks, because I mean, you as an artist, hip hop. First, I'd like to say hip hop's not dead. Thank God for you.
Yeah, definitely.
And your people, man. Like Morgang, is that still your thing? I've been following you for about 2 years now, bro.
Okay, I said that. Yeah. So yeah, more gang is still a thing. It's always it's a family. So I mean, most of us it's kind of like Wu-Tang, how Wu-Tang did.
Yeah.
And regardless of like where we're at, it's always gonna be family. Nacho's doing this thing, like Gabby's doing her thing, everybody else still doing their thing, but we all still, it's family. So
No, like you said, the Wu-Tang thing, like the syndicate and shit.
Yeah, exactly, man. We are our individual artists, but we're all still family. So yeah,
dude. And then so let's just get into your tracks. The ones that turned me on. I think it's badass that like you got shit you can vibe to, bro. That's all. That's all you need to do, right?
Say so that. That's what I like to make. Those smoke vibes, man.
Exactly, dude. That's exactly what you did. And this is the one that popped for me. The first one that I saw was your Smoke Too Much, and that's like, I swear to God, dog, it's like my anthem, dog.
Say that. And actually, we filmed that right where I'm at right now. This is my studio and shit. So
at home and shit.
Yeah, man. I tend to do a lot of my videos at the house, to be honest.
Okay. And I can tell like your like some of your drops be like personal, right? Like you're a working man. You're coming from a grown man stance, and then also like your Spotify, because your catalog on Spotify is huge, and you do a lot of collabing shit, which we need to get into later because the Asian syndicates out there that you've been doing, it's all part of hip hop.
Definitely.
You go ahead and light your shit. I'm gonna play your music and let's get into it, y'all.
Cool, let's do it.
It just gets me right. I can't sing or shit. I really can't. Fuck it. Look. Some say I smoke too much, but I'm just trying to get by. Sometimes I roll too much, and I'd rather just be high. Some say I smoke too much, but I'm just trying.
My Wi-Fi might be fucking me now.
Much, and I'd rather just be high. Yeah. So go and pass me the bone, baby. Yeah, switch your story. Pass me the bone, hey. Yeah, switch, so go and pass me the bone, hey. Look, I can't catch a break. I'm a slave to this money. Make it rain with these bills. Stretch this tank down like it's bungee. Everybody else is falling. I'm just trying to stay alive. I've been down so long that I'm constantly getting high. Look. Sometimes I cannot cope. I be slaving just enough to be broke. Feeling like I'm in the rain with no coat. Around me, they can't able to control the remote. Wanna change the situation I'm in, but I ain't got no fucking ducats to spend. I'm so down, I can't count none of my friends. Fuck it, I'ma spend this money from rent. Bad day at work and I got nothing else to do but
roll back.
So much death around my city,
man. It's hard to stay focused.
Roll back. The drops, though, bro. Your drops are just to get you.
Yeah, man.
So much death around my city, man. It's hard to stay focused. It's hard just
to survive.
But I'm just trying to get by. Sometimes I smoke too much, and I'd rather just get high. Some say I smoke too much, but I'm just trying to get by. Sometimes I roll too much, and I'd rather just get high. Yeah. So go and pass me the bone, hey. Yeah, switch. So pass me the bone, hey. Yeah, switch. So go and pass me the bone, hey. I just wanna get paid. With a kid place. I was in dojo, no sensei. I'm planning my moves in my pin play. But fuck what they all say. I'm only always. They be finessing the wrong way. And I am progressive for long. I had a long ass night cause I was out there drinking, doing
too much.
Damn yeah. Oh my fucking Wi-Fi. Tell you what. If that don't get people a hard on, fuck y'all. I'm just saying. Stop playing the Wi-Fi. I might be doing too much. My Wi-Fi doing too much. So yo, because you be doing the tracks, but you also got your food channel, man. Your
So we definitely I like to explore the different foods of the Northwest. Some of them being some of my friends or people I grew up with, or just random people that or random restaurants that I've tried or haven't tried, you know. So
well, you okay.
Go ahead. No, I was just saying there's so many restaurants out here. It's like people need to know. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude, and then pre-COVID, right? We call it the before times.
Definitely pre-COVID shit.
Because like this one right here where you do vents. Or is it? Vents?
Oh yeah.
Dude, it makes me want to go to that bitch so hard though. like I've been watching it. Their wings are off the hook. It looks like.
Oh man, yeah, and they took real good care of us, man. Shout out Bent Burgers. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They just overloaded me with food, and I just, that's the thing about it. Like usually when we go there, they like overfeed us, and I'll be like, "Thank you." Like I can't.
You get the best job though, man.
Yeah, people are like, "Are you gonna finish?" Yeah, I'm gonna eat all this. I'm gonna try to eat all this.
Well, I'm a wingman myself, so watching those wings look delicious. Have you been to the joint off of Columbia, the Jamaican joint?
I have not.
Their wings are fire. Like I know you're not a spicy guy, but if you want to like,
oh no, I mess with the spice. I get down with the spice.
Oh, okay, I thought I misinterpreted something, but maybe because I smoke a lot of weed, though, So
yeah, hey, me too.
No, but yeah, man. Go ahead.
I'll go for the spice, man. I'll go for the spice. I try to stay away from pork as much as I can, but my fiance is Filipino, so sometimes it's hard to run away from the pork when lumpia breaks out. And
dude, for real,
yeah,
but like, why the pork thing though? Is it just a health thing or religious?
Yeah,
thing
it's not a religious thing, just a health thing, and stuff I've heard about and connected with pork. I just my grandma actually had a farm in Maple Valley when I was growing up, so I've seen the process of chitlins and the pigs being. I've seen all that, so you know what I'm saying. It's not like I'm missing it, or I've not had it. I'm growing up, but yeah, I tend to change up the eating habits a little bit.
Well, it's all good, man. I just love watching you eat, and then be like, because some of them be like right here, you just hit the catfish joint.
Yeah,
and, I didn't know they had burgers.
Didn't know that myself, and I've been in there multiple times. I said, "What the fuck is this new to the?" They're like, "Oh no, man, we got burgers." So, yeah, that was another very and they're good. It's not like they're just regular, but they're good. They're actually fucking good. It's not just
they're kind of pricey though, right?
Not so much pricey. I mean, they're cool. They're not super expensive.
Probably maybe even DoorDash prices, but they were like $14 a burger, and I was like, "Yo,
oh man, that DoorDash will add that." Man, I swear I got something for like 15, ended up being like $30. I'm like, hold up, man. Wait.
Yeah. I get you in the butt, man.
Oh yeah.
So, and I was telling you how like we got a lot in common, and it's weird because I don't have to do any research on you to have this interview because so you've been in cut videos.
Yes, sir.
I've been in cut videos.
Oh, what?
Check this out. Hold on a second. And you'll recognize who was in the cut video with me.
Yeah. Goddamn cut.
You remember this? Or you see this one?
Is that Perry back there?
Oh yeah. You know what? This is Perry before I knew who he was.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I was in this one with your homegirl America too.
Yeah, okay, say that. Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
I know a couple cats. Yeah, man.
But yeah, Perry Paints though, man. That's funny. Like, dude, I love Seattle, right? Like,
yeah. I mean, it's small. I mean, if you've been here for a while too, man, you're gonna definitely run into the people or know people that know people or know that direct person.
Or trying to do a thing. I think this comes down to is a lot of it is
yeah.
I got caught onto your track because I do a lot of YouTube. Like my background music, I'll be jamming or whatever at work, and like I do pretty well. I'm a grown man, 46. Like I want to title this thing some bullshit like getting lit with Jarvis, but then I'm like, I'm just too old for that shit. Like I can't, or vibing with Jarvis. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't play this word game. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give this video to our producer lady, and then she'll put it on a proper title and thumbnail. But like, I'm full of dad jokes, dude, and literally dad jokes at this point.
Hey, not mad at it, man. My daughter's about to be 16 in like a couple months.
Shut the fuck up! You don't look like that. No way.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, man, definitely. Yeah, man. I get that random shit all the time. Like people don't understand. Like, I mean, even being a hip hop artist, like people don't think you can. I mean, there is certain music that stops at a certain age. I feel like, and there's certain artists that are just kind of timeless. I want to be a timeless artist. That kind of, I just, I do hip hop, but it's a fine line of, what I do, not just, oh, he just raps, blah, blah, blah. I like to be like
Kid Cudi. You don't want to be like, I just want to be known as a smoking guy.
Exactly.
At the same token, man, the smoking guy is what brought you a good audience and all the other shit.
Of course. I mean, I want to keep that vibe, but I also want to be the realness of I don't know, kind of not without having to reinvent myself. I don't know if you if you're like Shabazz Palaces, ish. I don't know if you know who Ish is from he was on Diggable Planets back in the day. Okay. So he still has Shabazz Palaces, and they're like, still doing their thing. Well, not super touring right now because of COVID. But he has his fan base, and he as he gets older, it's like he gets more and more cooler. I'm like, how the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a reverse. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shabazz Palaces too.
No, I think you're there though, man. Like you're smoking tracks. Like you've made some Picassos, man. Like I do writing. I write, and I've helped people. Like the thing with me and weed has been activism.
Yeah.
I got a big network, and I've done a lot of things for other people, but mostly like political, I want to tell stories. I would love to tell stories, but no one knows me for fucking writing poems and shit. Everybody knows me for weed and activism and shit. So
I dig that.
And I feel like you've already made some Picassos, right? You made some shits, and then with your catalog, I can bump it, and I can hear like your life transgressions, like you as a young man, single dude, wanting to lay pipe everywhere, right? I can feel that. You write some shit, and you're like, that's a banger. And then you get a lady and do a thing, and you're like, oh, I just wrote that shit already. And that's still a banger.
Well, I try to be honest, I try to like if I'm inspired, that I'm inspired. I don't try to like force it or just make it, you know what I'm saying? I kind of want to live it. So if I'm, whatever comes out, I don't really try to force. I get in there. Like this is where my studio is. I've always have my own studio to get up, record. I like to smoke vibe. Sometimes you can't get that being at a bigger studio, and I couldn't afford that at the growing up. It's like trying to sit in the studio, pay for time, and then you know what I'm saying, I gotta rush through tracks. So I worked on building my own shit so I can just always smoke and vibe, get up, do a hook if I want to, but just I don't know. It's all about the vibe shit for me. So you're not gonna hear it. It's not gonna be forced. It's a vibe that I'm on at the time. That's at the time. The music should be a timeline. You can tell the change. It shouldn't be the same old shit every time. So
no, that's exactly what I get from you, dog. And then not just that. Also, when I found out about you, learned about you, right? Like the first thing I asked you is Morgang, which is some weird ass shit, right? Like but as someone who loves hip hop all my life and growing up, like I'm from Southern California. Like the kind of like when breaking was all happening and shit, like that's my generations, like the early shits, white lines, all that crap.
I mean, that's where all this birthed from too. If you're familiar with Cruz crews I was in before I led up to More Gang. Started out with Cloud Nice, which was a group of us, and half of us were breakers. I used to pop back in the day, so that was, kind of the foundation of that. One of them, our group members, was an MC that grew into More Gang. But like, it was Cloud Nice, Kingdom Crumbs, which is experimental hip hop group I was a part of earlier in my Seattle hip hop days. But that,
so you've been on a grind though. You've been doing the thing.
Yeah. I've been on this for a minute. Ever since shows were like shows back in the day when Capitol Hill was popping, and when performance was very crucial to you being an artist. Like if you're gonna go in a group of different artists that have killer shows, like if you're not standing out, man, you're not standing out in the bill. So yeah.
No, and I think it's still, the stage thing is still going to be always a factor, right? Like,
always.
So again, another connection that you don't know about, that me and you, I'm the reason why you almost had a show at the Hard Rock.
Oh, say that.
My homeboy Justin is a event guy, doing things, and he wanted to do a hip hop show. He was messing with OTD down in Spokane, who, respect to everybody doing their own grind. But like, the difference between them and you is like, I know you as a grown man. Like, again, back to the artist shit with me doing my thing on the side. Like, I have a day job, right? I do pretty good money. I got a lot of good respect in other circles, not just weed circles.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to make my mark in the weed mother circle right now. Like that $1 billion industry, if you can just tap in a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're all trying to leave that generational wealth for our kids, right? We're not.
Yeah, exactly. I want to have that for the pass on. So
yeah. So I mean, like, I know what your day gig is, and I have respect for that. And like,
definitely.
Not just that though, but you have skills as an artist, right? That's where it shines through to me. It's like,
thank you.
Motherfucker spits, lays beats, and it's a vibing shit, man. Like, your jams. Yo, let's smoke another one too. One of your shits.
Let's smoke another one.
Yes. Hopefully my Wi-Fi don't fuck with me again. It do too much sometimes. This is the second jam that I got onto you about, man. This was the first. You're Picasso's, brother.
Thank you.
Fuck it. I just want to smoke my weed and drink some of my piss. They ask me why I am a dog. I said, boy, life's a bitch. That's why I say I'm out of this world every time I switch this lick. And I hit it extra hard every time the bass hit. Yeah. I just want to smoke my weed and drink some of my piss. They ask me why I am a dog. I said, boy, life's a bitch. That's why I say I'm out of this world every time I switch this lick. And I hit it extra hard every time the
I was hoping that would help it.
Because I get money, got money, get it in a paycheck.
Right there. Because I got money,
from me, stash money, crack money, tattoo. Now I'm flat money. Let's get a bottle and roll a few for the sax money. Mama be like, Jesus, boy, you need Jesus. Now I need some good weed and a couple visas, but I gotta think it only will be proper. Gotta think.
I don't want to disrespect your music by sharing all like choppy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you good. You good.
I respect your vibe too much to be like, yo, hang out with this choppy ass shit.
That was the first. That was the first one that. I was like,
and again, if these beats aren't fucking popping to somebody right now, like the first, like when it starts hitting, you know what I'm saying? You better catch on because you need to be expanding. So, how did you get involved with this Asian shit, dude?
Oh, so I was recently and I left that label at the beginning of the year. But kind of basically I was reached out to by excuse me, Jay Park, who's a pop artist and a hip hop artist in Korea, but also was from here, a little up north. But anyway, he reached out on Instagram and was like, "Hey, I see what you're doing, blah blah blah," and that's how we kind of got in that conversation.
The same time I got turned on to you, 88 Rising, I got turned on to them.
Oh yeah, Filthy.
Yeah, and then that's when I learned about J. Paul. You know, and again, I'm not old man just learning these names. Sometimes I'd be getting cynical and be like, "Why is everybody named Lil?" You know. But again, respect to people doing art and trying to do a thing. You know, I'm trying to be too cynical because I'd be bopping and shit to stuff. But
yeah, no, definitely. I mean, yeah, just it was a cool experience for what it was. Just to see that different part of hip hop and our influence in a different country was dope to see.
How long were you out there?
I was going back and forth. I was signed to them for like 3 years. So I would go back and forth. I would be here. I would still be working and everything too. So
okay, got you.
I remember like in 2000, I think 18 or 17, I went back and forth. I went there like 5 times in a year.
Dude, that jet lag must have been a motherfucker.
I wasn't even tripping.
Yeah, I mean, you live in the dream, right? I mean, I guess.
Yeah, man. It's like, you know, it's a crazy experience. Like you're getting up and you go to work, and then the next day you're in fucking Korea. Like shit. I don't like. Yeah.
Your experience in Korea, like, so I used to be in the Navy.
Okay, so
and, you know, you leave Seattle, things get different, right? Even south or north, whatever. Yeah. But let alone a whole different country as a black man. What's your perspective on that? What's your take?
You know, it's you know, even though I've been there a bunch of times, it's really been. I mean, I still feel. I mean, of course, you're not Korean, so you know you already looked at different. But I mean, you know, our influence is kind of everywhere, so it's like, you know, it's very humbling. It's just dope to see, like, just a place where everybody. I mean, it's foreign. Nobody speaks English. Nobody, you know. Yeah. I mean, there's people that can't speak English, but there's like.
No, I know what you're feeling. Like the reason why I was trying to, so like, you did a thing, you signed, you went to the Asian country, but within the States, though, have you traveled toward and say like Louisiana and, you know what I'm saying? Like, I joked that. Okay, so bro.
No. I say what you're gonna say.
I was saying, I joked that Seattle has racism light, right? Like, the kids out there stopping the tunnels and protesting on Capitol Hill, whatever. I appreciate them, but with this racism light Seattle, I mean, there are fucked up shit. Right? Cops aren't all perfect. They got that stupid ass qualified immunity shit, and you know, that should go away and stuff, right? But on the same token, I mean, and then Seattle also and Portland has a heavy Klan influence. Like people think Northwest is just right. But we don't have the projects. We don't have the cattling of people, you know, so much.
Yeah.
And I know over in the Asian culture, like you're viewed as an American first, or as a, you know what I'm saying? Like how have they embraced you out there and shit?
It's been, I mean, yeah, but I think it's a little different when you're kind of like signed to a pop artist out there, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, got you. Yeah, I mean he's pretty big. He's got his own YouTube movie.
I mean, we know we were walking through. I think we're leaving this club, and like people started following us with camera phones and shit. Like it gets real serious. But and I did. I did see on TV because of course I'm gonna go through check out the channels in Korea. There's one black dude that was there. But he's been there I think he was going to school there. But he knew the language down, like, you know what I'm saying? Was, you know, joke, all that shit. Yeah, and he was on a whole bunch of shows. So I was like, damn, they love this brother for real.
Yeah, well, they embrace American culture.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you can speak Korean, they'll be like, okay, yeah, you're dope.
Like, well, even when I was in Japan, dude, fucking, this was over 20 years ago. Pair of jeans were holes, slashing them and shit. Like things came off my trash, whatever.
Yeah.
Like $150, American, US.
Yeah,
you'll pay that shit.
Tell you, big business everywhere.
Did you see also like, well, even when I was out there, they're embracing like the 50s culture, you know, like dressing up in like
oh yeah. I didn't quite see that out there, but no, that is the thing. I know that they do something like that in Japan too, I think.
So you hang out with the equivalent of like the Korean Elvis then, huh?
I would say not the Korean Elvis. I would say the Korean. I'd say like the Korean Drake.
Okay. You know, but like, you know, Drake bothers me, bro.
Why did Drake bother you?
Dude, first off, what's that song that he just did recently? Where it starts off working for the weekend. Bitch, you didn't work. You were a child star. You know what I mean? Like,
man, he's talking about studio work, man. That shit. He be, you know, sometimes, you know, you gotta have your own little your lingo to shit, man.
I'm just hate, dude, because he talks about grinding, but it's not grinding as hard as like say you or me.
Yeah. No, definitely. That's definitely understood. I would have to say it might be a whole other mental game, because I know with me just doing music, and if I had to do it 24/7, it's like this takes inspiration and shit. There's a whole another mental power. You know, I live the both worlds now, so I do physical and mental. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just respected a little different, I think, for myself.
That's true, but you know, I think it's also he's part of the problem. Like as far as like the Trump shit, like all the people who cling to these false gods and these like people with money, but they didn't earn that money. They didn't. You don't have no mental skill. Like I could bury you on my worst day drunk, and high, but yeah, I'm the one who's going to go to jail or whatever.
I mean, you know, that is I mean, it could be both ways, but I mean, I kind of I mean, I don't know, I just feel like, even being an artist, like I understand some of the artist shit, but at the other times I don't. Just getting a peek of what I've seen, you know, there's just different respect you'll get out of this music industry.
And I can't get mad all the time, dude. Like sometimes I'll be catching myself like vibing, and I'm like, "Oh shit, that's Drake."
Yeah, nah, man. Music is music, man. Music's for a vibe, man. I mean, there's a music for any occasion. That's what's dope about hip hop and rap. There's all different types. So that's why I don't even look at it like hip hop is dead, because there's still forms of hip hop. Is it in the front lines? Not as much as this type of hip hop now. The new generation is always gonna have new kind of, you know, music that they love and older folks don't like, because we can't, you know, we don't relate. You know what I'm saying? We had our time of what we listen to, and they had a reason for what they do. So I mean, I feel like there's conscious rap, there's club rap, there's alternative rap, there's emo rap. There's like so much different kinds, but we never categorize.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're totally right. 100% respect. I just, as I consider myself an artist on the writing form, you know, that's my little hate comes towards people who don't toil with their hands, right? Like you don't have experience or whatever. But I can definitely respect their grind or whatever. But like, you know, the reason why I could change the channel is, you know.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It's like for you, like, hey, bro, like again, your Spotify catalog, which does not reflect your YouTube catalog. You have a great array of not just vibing, smoking songs, dude. You got some shit for like hitting on ladies, cruising. You got cruising music, bro. Like the Red Eye Jedi, dude. That was some dope shit. I had it on shuffle earlier, getting ready for you.
Yeah.
Usually I do YouTubes, and so those top two that I played are on my all my playlist type shits. Something like with Dumbfounded, man. His Green. My top, dude. I've loved that fucking Hotbox fucking track,
yeah. Dumbfounded, cool dude, man.
Who influences you then, man?
It's so many different types of music influence me. It's hard to just be like one, because like I'll take it from everywhere. Like and there's so much different kind of music I'll listen to. So, you know, I might listen to some funk one day, and listen to some Rage Against the Machine randomly one day.
Well, yeah, you can hear that in your in the tracks, man. Like that one, I think one off of Red Eye. I don't know the title of it, but it had like a techno vibe almost to it.
Yeah, so yeah, it might be. It just like, if I hear it, you know, it comes out.
Yeah,
but it's so many different types of, like, it's hard to just be like, you know, this is the base of influence that just Nah, it's everywhere. It's life. Different music I heard, it's
sounds right. Like
it's the vibes. Yeah, it's all. I love making music vibes. That's my thing. Like it doesn't sit right with me if it doesn't vibe. It got to have some sort of vibe to it.
No, dude, I totally fucking feel that, man. Like that's what I get from your shits. Like that's like yeah, man. So what do you got going on, man? Like shows or new Bitch I'm Hungry episodes coming up?
Well, we're gonna keep doing the Bitch I'm Hungry. We drop those like every month. But now I'm also starting to drop music and videos every month. So I'm gonna be doing that for the rest of the year. May keep going. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing for now, but just keeping it consistent and having different content out there, man. It's not a time where we can do a bunch of shows. And I've even had the opportunity doing the live show. I kind of turn that down. I don't know. I like more vibe. I like the more vibe in performing instead of like me performing for a camera and on stage. It's kind of weird. Feels weird for me. It's like I'm pumping myself up, which we could do. People would turn up and practice all the time, but like that just, I don't know. It just didn't sit right with me. So,
what's this shit, bro?
What?
It's like this shit. Like I think we have to adapt and get used to like this.
Of course, yeah. So So if it comes like, I hope if I do it end up being like an experience. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like to do anything just regular. I like to.
What about like a live stream show? You thought about doing that?
Yeah, something like that. If it was like set up right and whatever, then.
Well, you need proper connection.
Yeah, that too, man. You can't. You've seen all the versus battles and them fucking up. So.
Oh my god, dude, for real though.
Yeah.
Dude. And then when they're sloppy drunk trying to figure it out, that's even worse.
Yeah. Oh my god, that is the worst.
That was Nelly, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. No, like let me. I'm gonna be right back.
But I think that's where it's at right now is podcast going live. Like even this thing right here, it's me and my homeboy started doing this like a year and a half ago through Google Home, and then he does all the extraction and marketing and shit like that. I just want to hang out with people and whatever.
Dig that.
Get my part, do my part.
Yeah.
I just wanna.
Already, I feel that.
But I do dig your new track straight though. I love just getting your head straight with that one.
Thank you. That's like the new age smoke. My new age smoke tune, really.
Right on.
Yeah.
How did you so since we're both on the cut videos, you did one, you've done several of them, man. Matter of fact, I've done several of them. One of them by accident. I did one of those times for the 100 question bullshits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, worst $20 I ever fucking made my money for.
Like, damn, I think I turned that one down.
Nah, man, they asked some exposing questions where you're like, and then me trying to be honest because it's kind of like the art. If you're honest, we'll see it through the camera.
Yeah.
And some shit I got too honest, and then I had to come back to the old lady, be like, look, baby. Luckily, they never used any of that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, for $20, that was not worth it. But that other one that I did that had 37 million views or whatever.
Yeah.
It was $150 and it got me high. So that was worth it.
Hey, that's definitely worth it. Can't beat that.
That shit was good. But you did the truth and trick with your moms, dude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. That was hilarious. We both got drunk and it's I can be honest on my mom like that, so it wasn't really far off from
right on. Yeah.
Only thing was going with these cameras and these questions, so that was the only thing new to the situation.
Yeah, no, you for real seem like total like I'm because I had a young mom too, and but I'm more the guy that gets embarrassed by her and like wants to hide her and shit. Like,
yeah.
Know?
Well, I have that same thing, but not like that. I don't know. It's like my dad is, he's, embarrassing just for no reason, just because him being him. And it's like not even his fault. Like it's not his fault, but it's just it is at the same time.
That's
like my dad's over the top though. So I remember I was doing the show and he showed up. Like he be riding his Harley and shit. This guy showed up in a full leather outfit. Leather do rag and an earring hang. I've never seen him wearing this earring tag like that. hang until that time, and it was just dangling. I'm like, man, what the fuck? He just comes over, sits by me. I'm like, God damn. And I can't not this guy. We look exactly alike. Like, I cannot not say this is my dad, but he has a full leather fit. And I was like, cowboy boots. He's from Idaho, man. So
you checking for extra tattoos and shit?
Yeah, my dad has no tattoos. This is the thing. This guy's just, it looked like he's wearing a costume. Just like it didn't look right on him. Like, man,
dude.
Yeah, but I love my dad. He's just crazy like that. That's
good shit, man.
You don't give a fuck though. That's the thing. He don't give a fuck. Like everybody else is wrong in his world. Like what? You know what I'm saying? He'll look at you wrong. Like
oh man, that's good shit, dude. Have you thought about getting back into the cut things? Like I have not. Ever since my one $20 experience said, "Fuck it, I'm done with it for a
while." I have thought about it. Hopefully, I will. I'm actually in the talks with them about doing some shit, but
there you go.
We'll see. I can't. I don't know anything yet. Do you even know if this is happening? So we'll see.
It's day by day, right, man?
You said what?
It's day by day.
Yeah, exactly. Shit, like the fucking news, day by day. Like there's always. That's why it's so crazy right now, because back in the day you didn't receive so much information every day, and now it's like something new every. You feel lost if you're unplugged from the world for one day.
Yeah, man. I went camping twice, and I come back and I'm like, oh great, a new black man got shot.
Great. Yeah, man. Just shit happens so fast. Like damn, at a rapid speed. It doesn't allow people to even process it. Like everybody just has quick emotions, and it's crazy. Yeah. Crazy times.
Well, we got no leadership, that's for sure, and that's what's happened. But where can people find you though, bro? Like where are you at to like tell people, hey, come get my new shits and
man, basically on my IG, man. I'm all through my at Jarv Dee, my IG.
Word.
Yeah, that's where basically find me, man.
You got a little sign up thing here. Oh, sweet, check that out.
Right, yeah. And bam, there's a link to if you really want to follow me, drop your email and all that, man. And you see everything I'm doing. Yeah, definitely. Check out my, Bitch I'm Hungry episodes, all that. Just go through the wormhole of videos I have on
good entertainment, brother. I mean, like you're more than just a musician, and that's why I was really looking forward to talk to you, man, because like
appreciate it.
Your circle, it's kind of like you go down a tunnel when you start learning about people, right? Like
yeah.
And then you were doing the food shit, and then the fact that you know Erica, I know Erica. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I like Gifted Gab. I like her thing with Blimes. Like I'd be following that shit.
Say that. Yeah.
I try to support Seattle, right? 206, keep it real. But I'm
already.
And I'm old.
I mean, hey, it's about where you at. It's where you at.
Hey, speaking of, man, I really appreciate you talking to me during the Seahawks game. They just started out here 12 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm definitely missing that. Not tripping though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I that's one thing I do be disconnected with. Like, even though growing up, both my parents watched a lot of sports and shit.
Oh, okay.
I just don't. I mean, I'll be watching, but I
don't.
It don't make or break my day at all.
I think it's like soap opera.
Yeah, exactly. It just, you know what I'm saying. I enjoy the game. It's cool, but I don't be fanning out like that. There you go. I fan out random shit. Like now, my thing is Funkos.
Oh shit!
I got a big old Funko wall over here.
Yo, I be hunting for rare shit like the Funko 420. Do you have one?
No, I don't, and that sounds incredible. I got what I do, I go for late 90s or late 80s, early 90s pop culture shit, movies, trading places, all that shit. So I go off for the shit that nostalgia to me, Back to the Future, all that.
Where's your spot to go to do the hunt for them?
Man, I'm everywhere. I'm online. I'm at a Target. It becomes a little hunt, man, for what you can find. Like this shit's crazy.
Well, Renton downtown, they have a couple places like that. Collectible type shits.
Do that. I'm about to check those out. I haven't even hunted like that. I'm not even on.
I'm all about store shopping. I've been brick and mortar. I always love just wandering. I'm not gonna fucking find nothing.
Hell yeah.
But there's two good ones out there, and then Yeah, but it's COVID, man. Everything's all fucking weird, though.
Everything, man. You gotta find you gotta find what you like, man. Right there, that's what it's about.
Shit, man. So you have a schedule though for your releases? Are you just going like in the first of the week? You're gonna come out with videos, or
I'm more towards the end of the month, like the last the week before the last of every month. I'll probably drop some content for sure with music and a video. So yeah, we've did 2 already. I just dropped For the Night the other day. So yeah, man, that's that drop for the month. We got one lined up for the next month too. So we're gonna keep going.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to them because, man, I'm telling you, it's like a treat. A little Easter egg shit pops up. But...
Oh yeah, definitely. Pay attention. I'm doing a lot of that. Yeah.
And man, I just really appreciate your time, dude, and having this session with you. It's been a treat.
Appreciate you for reaching out, man. No problem. I'll come back again. Let me know.
For real. And when because I'm getting this producer, she's gonna create the little thumbnail and all that shit, and then once I get all that, I'll forward it on to you, brother.
Cool. Sounds good, man. Appreciate it.
I'm just gonna push this button real quick.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
And this is the part about the YouTubes and podcasting and shit. It's like the awkward goodbyes. It's like
yeah.
And then the begging, please like me, please subscribe, please all that shit.
Like and subscribe there. Yeah, man. Hey.